there anything I can help you with today? Okay. Okay. You're looking for a costume. Okay. And what do you want to be this year? A fairy? Perfect. I know all about fairies. So I guess first we should talk about your preference on your ears. So if you look at mine, you can see I have the longest extension of our ears that we have in store. I'll go ahead and measure those for you just so you can kind of, get a better idea. So as you can see, it's about 3 inches sticking out from where my head is. So we have that option. Our medium option is going to be just a little bit shorter than that, and then we have a little bit smaller, and it's just this little teeny tiny, just the little teeniest tip of a fairy ear you could think of. It's quite adorable if you ask me. But we can try them on and see which one you like the best. Okay. Yeah, see how they fit and see how we can actually take measurements, and that way we can get you some really good precise fitting ears. So just hold still for me. I'm just going to see 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you thinking you might want longer or shorter? Okay, maybe longer. Okay, longer than mine. Now again, mine's the longest we have in store, so any longer than this length we will have to order, which isn't a big, it's not a big deal or anything, but it definitely will put a little bit of a delay on getting your costume. It'll still be here on time. You have plenty of time. Actually, when's your party? I was assuming it was on Halloween, but when's your party? The weekend before Halloween. Okay. So yeah, no, it'll be here definitely by then. It usually takes tops 3 business days to get here. So we're looking at about okay, let's see, Tuesday at the latest next week, and it could come Friday. It could come this Friday. Sometimes it will. So it's Wednesday right now. If I put the order in today, it would have Thursday and Friday to get here. It could potentially arrive afternoon. Let's see. The only thing is sometimes their shipments run late, and if that were to happen, Monday, I believe it's a holiday here, so it wouldn't get here until Tuesday. Yeah, of course, but still way beyond arriving late for a party. You'd be all set. You'd be okay. So let's finish doing those measurements for your ears really quickly. To the side really thoroughly, because most of the time they should match up, but we're just gonna double check, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm thinking with the size and the shape of your head. We didn't do the circumference of your head. Let's see. Let's do that first before I make my final decision, my final opinion, I guess. It's your decision ultimately. Let's go ahead and measure the circumference of your entire head. Okay, hold really still for me. there. Okay, that looks like, okay. Yeah, so to make things proportional and even, if you're concerned with that, I would suggest getting the 5-inch ears. Now again, these are 3 inches, so having 2 extra inches added, it would bring you out to about here. Going any farther than that might, it can tend to, yeah, look a little silly, but to each their own. Okay, yeah, it depends what you're going for sure, but let's see if we have any 5-inch ears in stock. That way, maybe we won't have to order any, but as far as I know, we only have up to 3 inches in, like, available in store. So, Stuart, can you check something for me? Okay. Yeah, it's just a size 5 in ears. Very, yeah. Oh, and by the way, Stuart is the expert on like wings and stuff like that, so he will be taking care of you in a little bit for that. But for now, we're just going to focus on your ears and costume. The wings are like the coolest part, so. Which I will be taking your measurements for those. You'll just have to go to him to get them. Okay. So, Stuart did not find any in the back, so let me go ahead and place that order. But before I do, we need to figure out if you want this texture or this texture. They're both, they fit differently too. So we're gonna do a little try on for you. This is the hook kind. As you can see, it just kind of hooks onto your ear there. Yeah, don't worry, we will do an exact color match with your skin tone so that it doesn't look fake. It'll look like your actual ear, so don't worry. These all come in like this really almost plastic looking, some are pink and some are, I don't know, but you can add all kinds of details to them. Some people really like to put like little tiny veins or like scary looking hair or piercings. It's very popular, little gemstones. That you can customize them in all sorts of different ways. So this is the kind that just fits over your ear. This is a fitted one. So you can see how that feels, how it kind of grips your ear. Yeah, a lot of people, no, I shouldn't say a lot. Some people complain that these can get uncomfortable if you're wearing them like for the whole entire night. So if you plan to keep them on during the whole party, they might cause a little bit of irritation, just depending on, just depending on you. I guess everyone's different. It doesn't bother everybody, but I have to tell you that just so that you're aware before you make your final decision. So yeah, this kind will fit over. So what'd you think about that? Yeah, the plus side of these are that once it's on there, it's not gonna come off unless you actually like take it off yourself. You'd have to apply some force to get it off, where these easily can just, not too easy, but they come off a lot easier, a lot more simple than the other ones. So it's all about how you what you prefer. I prefer these, yeah. Well, Well, it's just because they're so easy to take off and on, and they, to me, I like the feeling of them better. And I can still wear my ear piercings with them in, as opposed to these fitting on over your ear. You kind of have to be careful of, piercings, because it can kind of get in the way and make them just a little bit uncomfortable. But it's totally up to you. Everybody has their own preference. Think you decided on this one? Okay, I think that's a good choice. I'll go ahead and put that in. Okay. And you said you already had an idea of like what kind of costume you wanted as far as, okay. Okay, beautiful. Do you want sparkles? Glitter? Okay. Alright. Any kind of wands, accessories like that? Oh, you're making your own? That's cool. It's very crafty. Love that. I love that for Halloween costume. I love when people put in just a little bit of their own creative effort. Okay, so what size costume is? Okay. And let's talk shoes. What do you think? Some boots. Very cute. Sparkly boots. The ones that you've seen in the window. Perfect. Okay. I believe I had one sitting back here. What size shoe did you say, hon? I'm sorry. Can't talk today. Okay. So yeah, we do have those in store. This would be the pair you're talking about. Yep, it's just zips down like that, and the heel, it's a decent length. They do come just a little bit taller if you want. No, you just want these? Okay. So as for glitter, we have this in store. If you would like to try it out, it has this little brush, and you can literally use this anywhere you want. Sometimes people just put it on their hair, and you can see how the glitter is just on there. It's really nice. You can even, I'm sure you could put it on your ears if you wanted them to be just a little bit sparkly. See that? Very cute. Sure, yeah, you can try it. Do you want me to put it on you? Okay, sure. Hold still. I'll just put it on you right there. Okay, yeah, a little bit on the other side too. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, check it out. Okay, so I will add that to your cart as well. And you can either, because we have the shoes